Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another video, and in today's video I wanted to talk on overall, I guess, try to figure out why do big title games do so bad. Like there's those big title games, like more so like something like this, for an example, Cuphead, where it's made like it's the first of its kind, it's made by some indie company, overall, like, or if it was made by a bigger company, they're known for making good games, so Cuphead couldn't have failed. I've never played Cuphead, but I do remember the hype that it was having, and I still till this day see people talking on Cuphead and playing it and all that stuff. But then if you look at a video game like this, for an example, MX versus ATV Legends, this came from like a big, I knew of this game more than I knew of Cuphead. And so you would think, okay, between both games, which ones is you gonna get? MX versus ATV or Cuphead? I'm gonna get this game. But it has a two, like, barely push it to like 2.5, but it has like what, maybe a 2.2, 2 point, yeah, like maybe a 2.2 out of like 10 stars or 5 stars or something versus this game. And let's just see if it has like the individual like Cuphead game. So yeah, almost like 4.5 stars. And if you look like, so let's see if we could find any like bad ratings of this game. For the most part, all good ratings. All good ratings. It's like you see amazing, just missing one thing. This game looks and sounds amazing. It's a blast. Every boss is different and imaginative. It feels so rewarding when you finally beat a level. The only thing missing is online co-op. There's a local so that's the only thing. That doesn't have an online co-op mode. And then let's see what's the issue with MX versus ATV. And it says MX Legends rates fun, but I imagine there's like too many glitches, like automatic shifting. I still like MX All Out. It's just a way better game. MX Legends a waste of money right now, but later it might be a good game. Like All Out is 10 times better. Shaking my head. Garbage, buggy, and cheating AI. This game has so much potential to be as good as Forza in any open world racing game, but too bad. It's filled with bugs and glitches. The driving feels like I'm racing on a hockey field, slipping and sliding off corners, regardless of the speed you're doing, not to mention bouncing and flying off 10 to 20 feet off objects. When I come in contact with it, and the most infuriating thing about the game is the AI. They constantly slam into you, causing you to fly off the track, yet you come to a complete stop. When you do it to them, they're still fast and all ever, regardless of difficulty. But despite all that, the game's still enjoyable and fun. So there's people saying that the game is fun, but it's like there's still like issues with the game. So who knows? Maybe they may come out with some updates to fix the game, but it's like, why is it that, let's see, another Striker 1945, like, is this a newer or older game? Alright, so it looks like, but like, that's the thing though, it's arcade, it's like them classic arcade games, or if it's an indie game. But any like newer game, I just feel like it doesn't do as good. Let's see this for an example. Does it have a 1 star? Let's see why. I played the Tour de France game and I didn't like it myself, but let's see. No room for save data. I have a pretty new Xbox Series or Series X, a new Series Xbox. If it says Series Xbox, like, nah, bro, you got the wrong Xbox. But anyways, a new Series Xbox. Why did they say that so weird? Okay, with over 600 gigabytes of free space, this game apparently can use any save game data in-game. As soon as I try to dismiss the tooltip pop-up, I end up in an endless loop of space errors. This game sucks for $50. And yeah, $49.99, $50. So like, it's because this is the Xbox One version. But let's see some other games. House Builder, 4 out of 5 stars. AI, the Somnium Files, 5 stars. I don't even think this is like a big like indie game. I've never heard of this game before, but yeah, it's F1. They got like good ratings, surprisingly. I mean, it's good. I do feel like that EA, please, why? EA's management messed this game up. One, it crashes a lot. Two, the AI is extremely faster than the player in various corners. The car doesn't seem responsive. That's if you put on like an easier difficulty, I feel like it can be better. So I'm gonna look at the ratings for that. More so just games with bad ratings. Generation 0. This is an arcade. Well, why has that got bad ratings? Let's just see that real quick. Terrible. This is talking on the game. No 6. Wasting money. Save your money. DLC weapons stop at 5-star rarity. Weapons in game already go to 6 stars. Why pay for a downgrade? Money real angry. So I think that's just the DLC. But overall, like the game itself, let's see the ratings that it has. I think it's because it is getting bigger. So that's usually one thing that I've noticed with games. When it gets bigger, then that's when it starts. It doesn't do as good, but I like Generation 0. So I think just sometimes it's a hit or miss with games like that. But I mean, it ain't like a 1-star rating. So yeah, I usually feel like when games like that, like it's good, but it's not like the best in things. So let's see some. Actually, you know what? Let's see like top paid games. So Grand Theft Auto, I feel like the issue with that is the obvious. It's like you're out here, like you're not doing anything new to the game. FIFA, nothing new to that game. Overwatch might be the only game where it's like, okay, it came from a big series, so it most likely is going to be good. Watch Dogs, I mean, yeah, Watch Dogs was good, don't get me wrong. NBA 2K, I don't think has ever been good. Batman, decent. Elden Ring. So, like, there are some games out there where if they do come from a big company and they are, and it is a big game, it's going to be good. Because I feel like that usually developers take their time with it, and if you don't take your time with those games, or you're not listening to the fans or any of that other extra stuff, it's not going to be good. So I feel like that with Elden Ring, they listened to the fans. They knew what the fans wanted. They're all like, okay, let's just do the same thing we've done. Because I think this overall came from the Dark Souls series. So they're all like, let's just do what we did back then. Do it again, but in a better version, better atmosphere, better, you know, like, or not revamp, but just overall newer addition to the series. And look, it has almost like a 4.5 stars. I'm like, and overall, I haven't played the game myself, but it's good. Red Dead Redemption. They took their time with that game. I think the last time they had released Red Dead was in 2010, and then so pretty much I feel like what they did is copied and paste, but added more, changed things up, did things differently, and that's why that game did so well. Let's see some other games. Call of Duty, usually them yearly games don't be doing well, but I did play Modern Warfare. I personally think Modern Warfare campaign was good. When I played multiplayer, it was good. Warzone, I mean, everybody plays Warzone, so I don't think you can't really fail with that, but let's look at the ratings. There's a game, camp till you win, cheat till you die, and they lock everything behind a BS Battle Pass. So I understand, like, you know, that issue and stuff, like, with the Battle Pass, because I do feel like that's dumb to add that in the game, and it's like, well, then what are we really winning? Like, we're winning the in-game stuff, but it's like, why not just have that stuff already in the game, rather than having us spend more and more money on it? It's like, okay, well, then the game should have been at a certain price, and then, because here's what I personally think. What they should have did, you know, instead it's like all this Battle Pass crap, and have it where if you bought the game like by itself, like or a standard edition, then okay, have it where it's like to buy, like to get all the like the Battle Pass things, buy you know, the deluxe edition, but don't have it where after that expires, then you're gonna have to you know, buy another Battle Pass and buy another Battle Pass and keep doing that, because that to me is just a waste of money. And I think that's why games like NBA 2K and FIFA and all that stuff, they don't do so good, because you keep bringing more and more money out of those out of the fans, and we don't feel like that we're being rewarded. What, we're using a weapon for maybe a few games, and then eventually we moved on to another weapon because you guys then did something else to another Battle Pass, and that's most likely why MLB The Show didn't get good ratings. The Quarry is good because it's a game where they just telling a story and stuff, so there's not really nothing failing with that game, and plus it came from a series where they took their time, they knew what they were doing, that's why that game did good. And then Who's Your Daddy? This is an indie game. The game, usually indie games do well in things. So I personally think what companies need to start doing is obviously listening to the fans more, and not having it where you're taking so much money out of us. Like, fam, there's people out there, we are having, like, I don't know who they think is playing, but it's like, bro, a lot of us have responsibilities, okay? So ease up on that, all right? And I know people are like, oh, well, if you're playing that game, you should have the money. I'm like, nah, bro. Now they sounding like one of them like cringy Twitch streamers where it's like, oh, if you're watching my stream, then you should have money to like donate to me and gift me subs and bits and all that crap. And I'm like, bro, that's why I feel like a lot of those games don't do so well, because you're taking all this money from us, yet we're not getting anything back in return. What? A video game, and that's it. Like, all the money, I feel like that a lot of people that are giving these video game companies, it's like, bro, we should be getting a lot more in return, alright? So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. Like, why do you personally think video games do so bad, and why indie and arcade and classic games, they do so well, but like the newer games just overall end up doing bad. But yeah, comment down below how you feel about all of this. Talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $2 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.